Hello, welcome to Natilik Live with me, Ian Anderson, Practice Director for Network Security and Data Center Technologies here at Natilik. I'm here today with John Rudden of Turbonomic, who is the VP of EMEA Channel Alliances, and we're going to talk about Turbonomic and what they do. So, John, welcome.
Hey, Ian, how are you?
I'm good. So who are Turbonomic?
So Turbonomic was established 10 years ago in Boston. Today, the company is roughly about 500 people, $130 million of turnover, and we have 20% of the Fortune 500 customers.
All right, excellent. And so what do you do?
What do? We sell application resource management software. And generally we're brought in kind of one of three scenarios. One, a customer moving or looking at their hybrid cloud strategy. Secondly, a customer looking at application and infrastructure performance. And third scenario is when a customer is looking at the whole DC rationalization or remove of a data center.
Okay. So how does your application help with those situations?
So effectively our application looks at compute workloads, regardless of where they are. So whether they're in a hybrid cloud, a container, on premises or off premises, and we look at it from three different angles. We look at the cost angle, we look at the performance angle, and we ensure they're compliant with any kind of compliance within the organization. And initially we install the software. Within kind of 15-20 minutes, we're already pulling data from an environment. And typically we run a proof of value over a 3 or 4 week period for a customer, and we go back and we deliver an overall kind of business plan as to where, by implementing the software, using it in our environment, how they can improve their environment performance and cost.
So it's all about looking at their infrastructure resources and seeing where they can reduce costs and actually use that resource effectively.
Absolutely, yeah. What we find with most customers is over time, in terms of managing performance, they've just basically purchased more and more equipment and have often still ended up with a poor performance environment. Yeah. So we help them get the best out of the resources that they have.
Excellent. And when should a client engage with you in terms of talking about opportunities where Turbonomic can add value for them? Yeah,
so a couple of typical things. I think one of the areas where we see clients engaging with us more and more is often around the early stage of an app dynamics type discussion. So customers looking at their application performance. So typically that's one side of the coin. So application performance management, you think, is the application well written? Is it well architected? The flip side of that coin is it's no point in having the application well written and architected if the underlying infrastructure is not performing. So that's one area. And the second area which we see more and more is customers considering what their future is. Do I want to continue to invest in data centers, or do I want to look at moving to public cloud? And in most cases, it's a combination of both. Yeah. And we help them on that journey to ensure if they move to public cloud, they do it responsibly and ensure that they get both the best performance and cost. Yep. Or if they're retaining workloads on premises and making investment, again, that they get the best cost and performance ratio in that environment.
Excellent. So any customer or business out there that's looking at how their DC strategy is and where they're looking to put their workloads, Turbonomic is a great conversation to have.
Absolutely, yeah. And I think the key thing is, for us, it's a journey. It's not just that one time looking at the environment. It's around taking that customer on a life journey. So we always ensure the customer is in the best position from cost, performance and compliance. So we'll continually monitor the environment. So it's not just a one-time fix, because we find it's such fluid environments these days. Yeah. It's important to kind of ensure people are continually getting the best out of their infrastructure spend.
Brilliant. Thank you very much, John.
No
That's
worries.
really informative. So hopefully that sounded something that would be of interest. If you want to learn a bit more, obviously talk to your representatives at Natilik, or look out on our website for upcoming DC showcases and events that we might be running. Thank you.